happened in your dating experience to where you're now like,
It's a lot of pressure on black men, specifically dating black women. And I love black women. Social media and the culture has put a lot of pressure on us. This could be just based on environment.
Mm-hmm.
We interrupt this program to prescribe you with 1,000 milligrams of red vitamins.
Right here, right now. It's the right time, It's the right sound. Right now. Tell the whole pipe down. Tell that nigga pipe down.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know, Reclaim Your Throne.
You couldn't even visit me in prison until you sent me at least $2,500. Like, that was like the hurdle. Like, if you thought, like, you got to pay IUA. You got to pay IUA.
$2,500
me until $2,500 was
visit
clear.
a nigga in prison.
Yes. Because this is the thing. This is what you're paying for.
I thought I heard it all.
You want me? I give it to you up here. Yeah, we got time to fucking day. So first and foremost, it was $2,500 just for them to even be able to see me in person. That's gonna cost you. Because I know for
it costs more to see you than Usher.
Because I knew for a fact that I was providing things that they were not getting. See, what you have to understand about the world and why I was able to navigate it like that. First of all, I look away. Second of all, I'm intelligent. Third, my conversation is fucking world spending, right? And on top of that, I can give you something that they're not going to give you out in the world. I can really give you time and attention. So first of all, you got to pay me to listen to your problems.
Paying for the experience.
You have to pay me to act like I'm concerned, and that's what I am. And then when you come see me, you know, I come hug you, my body.
Woo! So, guys, I am really trying to break this down for you so that you understand the pathology of the Thug Max Alpha Simp, okay? The psychology of the Thug Max Alpha Simp and why a lot of sisters gravitate toward that in the dating market. Now, we all know that you have to be a certain type of way as a brother to get a baddie in the community. Now, I'm not talking about these busted, overweight, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about a woman who actually looks good, okay? To men's standard, not how women be like, oh, everybody's beautiful. No. Nah. We're talking about somebody who's actually attractive, all right? And if you want to get a woman in the community and she's actually attractive, you have to have some thug maxing in you. Whether it be the way that you dress, whether it be the way that you talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could put on that Thug Max Alpha Simp, hey, on some real shit, bro. You could really just run it like this. Bro, really, you know what I'm saying? He ain't really putting on a Thug Max lingo like that. But if he would have upped it a little bit, I'm telling you right now, he probably would have had more shit that he was just like finessing from jail and shit like that. Yeah, boom, 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 right here and boom, boom, back. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm telling you right now, bro, the Thug Max Alpha Simp really does work in the field. I'm just saying. And I actually have another video that I'm going to break down later that's going to show you exactly how it was. And bro didn't even Thug Max. Like, I'm telling you, a lot of these guys who are like doing these YouTube videos, they're not completely Thug Maxing. But anyways, I'm showing you what is going on. And it's hybristophilia or hybristophilia, however you want to call it, when a woman is attracted to Thuggo in them. Okay, Pookie and Ray Ray, a guy who is pretty much a jailbird. The reason why this is such a thing, and nowadays, guys ain't really doing that much time. You know, a lot of people say, oh, he did that. Oh, they gonna throw him away. You know, they gonna throw away the key. That's not actually how it's going down in the criminal justice system. Guys are bonding out on super low bonds, no cash bail even, because we have a different justice system that has been implemented within the past few years. But that's neither here nor there. These guys nowadays, when they're doing these carjackings, when they're doing these, you know, busting, running guns and snatching grabs, they're not getting time. They're, boom, bailing out just like that. They're back on the streets and they are fucking, okay? They're smashing. And there's even a meme going around like, oh, the game said this. He put this on his story or something where he said something to the effect, I think he tweeted it. He said something to the effect of a woman fucking a man that she know gonna be dead by this summer is crazy. Oh, having a baby by a man who she knows gonna be dead by this summer is crazy. So he's basically acknowledging that, yo, these women are really smashing the craziest dudes in the streets. These dudes who are in the street, I'm telling you, they're smashing baddies who are actually doing stuff. And, they have an attractive thug max appearance. I'm telling you right now, these are the men who are smashing the baddies, okay? And if you don't believe me, then just ask any sister about her ex or, her baby daddy, and they'll tell, oh yeah, my baby daddy ain't shit, da, da, da. If all of them say their baby daddy is not shit, then there must be a pattern here. So I don't see why we're not acknowledging this and we're ignoring it, because you're starting to get the same results. Now, you hear what he's saying. He's breaking down the psychology. He's saying, when you dating me from prison, I can give you time. I can give you attention. I can give you all these things that the man on the outside cannot give you. Also, when I'm, when I'm doing that, in the process of doing that, you come to see me, you putting some money on my books, that's you investing. So now she already put money into it. Just like it's just like a course, you're not gonna anything for free. You're not gonna really put a lot of attention into it. But if you pay money for a course, you're gonna put your heart into it, because you, at the end of the day, want to be able to go ahead and make a return on your investment. You don't want to waste money on education and then you not use it. So it's going to give you more incentive to use the course, and that's why you pay for something. But that's neither here nor there. The woman makes the investment into the Thug Max Alpha Simp, and now she's locked in for at least a few years. And if he gets her pregnant, it's OV. It's OV. And sometimes he'll get her pregnant in a very quick span of time. So she'll get pregnant 3 years back to back. She already got 3 kids, by one baby daddy right now, but a lot of times it can add up real quick. So I'm just telling you what's going on in the streets, and he's giving a perfect example. And notice how the black woman who's interviewing him, I know she got to be entertaining. I know she has to be, this, that. I know it's content. I'm not, saying that she did anything quote unquote wrong, but you have a lot of black women online who are saying that, oh, y'all ain't shit, y'all ain't this, bullet bags, this, that, and the third, and they're saying these things. However, when they're in the presence of these Thug Max Alpha Sims, they're not checking them. Okay, they're not saying these things. So this woman didn't say, oh my God, you're taking advantage of women who are desperate and who are longing for love, and you're not going to be with them when you get out, when you finally do your time, right? And you know that you could potentially be participating in homosexual activities if you are in prison. So you're deceiving these women. She's not saying that. She's not calling it out. She's not saying, hey, you're a piece of shit because you are doing these women wrong. When they are in the presence of the Thug Max, I'm telling you, lips sealed. They're not checking. They're not saying he's mansplaining. They're just fucking. So we have to understand what is going on out here, guys. You got to be cognizant. Out of all ways to get chicks in this day and age, I'm telling you, the Thug Max is number one. Now, I'm not saying live the lifestyle. What I'm saying is these are the guys who are smashing. These are the guys who are not that, between the ages of 18 and 31 haven't had intercourse or haven't had intercourse in a year. This is not the guy, right? These are the guys who are impregnating, right, and dropping their seed off and then dipping, or maybe dropping their seed off and going to prison. These are those guys. So, it is what it is. Y'all can deny it all you want, but these are the guys who are getting the most play. These are the guys who are impregnating a lot of the sisters, especially the baddest ones. They're getting impregnated by, niggas who post up in pictures like this. You know what I'm saying?
Happened in your dating experience to where you're now like,
It's a lot of pressure on black men, specifically dating black women. And I love black women. Social media and the culture has put a lot of pressure on us. This could be just based on environment. When I moved to Atlanta, you know, women here are very entitled. And listen, I'm not blaming anybody, so I don't want this to turn into.
When you say entitled, though, what does entitled mean?
I'll say financially entitled. I feel extreme pressure, and I get hit on by white women. I get hit on by all kinds of women. But when I get hit on by black women, I immediately feel this entitlement of I gotta pay for something.
Wow.
I gotta pay your rent. I gotta help you with your car note immediately within 2 weeks. Or I'm just saying what I've experienced. I'm not saying that's every woman. Nowadays, if I take somebody on a date,
$400
immediately, and I don't even drink. So
happened in your dating experience.
And I don't even drink. So if she drink, that's the couple hundred. If the hookah is 45,
Dessert?
lamb chops is 50, dessert. So by the time
Valet.
I was just getting ready to say valet. So we didn't spend $400 for me to see if you like me.
Say that again.
So it's like I'm spending. That's just the first date. You want to go out again. I didn't spend $1,000 on 3 dates just to see if you might call me back or maybe text me back. And then because you're a beautiful woman, if you don't like me, you can go get the next man to do the same thing. And I don't even.
Wow. So this brother explained it to a T. I am in Atlanta, guys. He's not lying. He's not lying. You do have to take these women on expensive dates, specifically black women. But here's the thing. They are saying they don't want to lower their standards. They're saying that they need to demand excellence up front, which is fine. That's on you. But just understand, you are minimizing your dating pool, especially when it comes to the good man thing that you're longing for. The good men don't want to be feeling like they're being used. So these women are doing the same thing that the Thug Max dude is doing, right? Because a lot of these women have dealt with Thug Max dudes and they have been the woman to pay. So when they see that it's a good guy, they think he's a square, they think he's green. If he doesn't speak, you know what I'm saying, like a Thug Max, hey, they know, hey, hey, they know what nigga to play that shit on, hey, on some real shit. Hey, they know when I pull up, shit, hey, everything on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's shit on the house. I'm just a walking dick. You feel me? Like, hey, I'll tell you right now, hey, they know what nigga to play that shit on, bro. For real. Cause like, hey, when I just pull up. And they, you know, it's on some Netflix and chill type shit. You feel me? So like, hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, hey, that Thug Max ain't lying to you, boy. That Thug Max ain't lying. Hey, that shit down smooth, down pat. Like, cause she really just know, like, hey, I'm a real street nigga. Like, I ain't really got no money right now. But, you know what I'm saying? You let me stay here, trap here, shit. Fuck it. Trap here. Hey, I'll run it up in that bitch. Like, no lie. You know, believe in me. I really just had a pack. But, you know what I'm saying? Bro fumbled the bag. He got locked up back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So, that really just had me low on funds. So, hey, it's a real shit. You hit me up with the crib. You know what I'm saying? They call that hobosexual. Hobosexual, you feel me? But, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to find somewhere to stay on some real shit. So, I'm telling you, if you don't talk like that, then they're going to try to play that on you. In Atlanta, especially, bro, if you're in Atlanta and you are going to look me in the eye and tell me that niggas don't sound like the Thug Max Alpha Simp, then I'm just going to walk off. I'm just going to, all right, you're not a rational, you're not a logical person. I'm in Atlanta. That's how niggas talk. Period. Point blank. Not saying all, but I'm just saying in general, okay? When you're in Atlanta, you know you're getting an accent. Can we concede on that? You have to convince people of reality nowadays. So if you are not a Thug Max Alpha Simp, then they're going to try and run that on you because they categorize you in educated lame. Even if their filter does not say, hey, educated lame filter or educated lame column, it may not be like that because they don't understand the terminology. But there's two types of guys that they know, okay? Husband material and fun time, whatever the hell it is, right? And he's explaining that $400 you run up on a chick on a date in Atlanta. And I mean, honestly, he's being conservative because a lot of these hoes want to go eat and then they want to go to the club and they want a section. And if you don't have a section in Atlanta as a black man, and don't be trying to wear no jewelry, because if you wearing some jewelry, they gonna ask you, is that real or fake? I swear to God. You know what I'm saying? I just might have to check it. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's a 24 karat plated. You feel me? Nah, but they will ask you, bro. They're gonna call you on it. So don't try and wear no jewelry, because you wear some jewelry, they think you got it, and they gonna be expecting a section, and your ass can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't deliver on the section. So having a section is extremely important in Atlanta. As a black man, unless you are a Thug Max, none of this applies to Thug Max. Thuggo and them, he doesn't have to have a section. She pulling up to his crib, and it is what it is. That's it. She's going, okay. So it doesn't matter if you are Thuggo. Just disregard what I'm saying. But if you are a regular black man who's trying to do well for yourself, and you're not involved in any street activity, no scamming, no goofy shit, then she will, and she can hear it in your voice, like you don't speak like a Thug Max Alpha Simp. She is going to try you. She's going to try and run up that bag, as they call it, okay? It's called FINDOM, Financial Dominatrix. And these women have learned the game in the community. So they're going to try you on it. Just like this brother said, $400. You can run up $1,000 on 3 dates easily. And you run her up, you fill her up with your money, you fill her up with your food, you get her all liquored up, and then she going to Thug Max Alpha Simp them house and busting down. Like, bro, I just don't understand why people are trying to deny this. I'm not talking about y'all ugly hoes. I'm not talking about fat hoes. No, I'm talking about the baddest, the baddies, as we would call it. These women are 100%, at least if they are Gen Z born, if they're 30 and under, it's a go. Now, all the older women, they're gonna be like, well, I don't do that. Okay, y'all are older. You know what I'm saying? You getting the Robitussin, you getting the Advil, and you knocking your ass out. You feel me? I'm not talking to y'all, all right? I am talking to the young generation who's outside 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times a week. So, but anyways, I do want to read these comments. So this woman says, but with a white Spanish Asian woman, you don't have to pay for everything, huh? Y'all want black women to, I mean, honestly, you don't. That's a fact. If you are Thug Max, like I said, it doesn't apply to Thug Max, but if you genuinely don't got it, yes, these women will pay the bill temporarily. And black women will too, if you are Thug Maxed, right? Because you have to have that other element of it, excitement. So one guy says he's crying about being a man, or this woman says. Another woman, so white, Mandarin, or Hispanic women don't require the same treatment, or our black men don't mind catering to the other ethnicities. I'm confused. No, here's the thing. This is the thing. Other ethnicities, they're not demanding this shit. Just like the Cheesecake Factory video, they're not demanding, oh, take me out to this 5-star restaurant the first time. They're not doing that. They're more willing to ease in. Okay, coffee date, park date, da-da-da-da date. Okay, fully invested. All right, we're in a relationship now. Boom, boom, bap. Black women, can y'all honestly say y'all are doing that? And this is from the bottom of my heart. When you find a good man, and y'all do be finding good men all the fucking time, a lot of them are in the friend zone. When you find a good man and you actually are sexually attracted to him and he wants to take things further, can you honestly say that you are going to go ahead and get married when he asks you? Not when you want to get married, but when he asks you. Because if a man asks and you don't want to get married, it's over. The relationship's done. So, I'm just being honest. Some figure it out, some don't, but most are not. And that's just the data. This is not me making things up. Most are not figuring it out. And what he's saying is valid. What he is saying is 100% valid. When you are talking to black women, especially in Atlanta, I'm just speaking about Atlanta. right now, but although I have traveled and I know what's going on, but I'm speaking about Atlanta because I'm in Atlanta. When you are dealing with sisters in Atlanta, they are gonna, how much money you got? A lot. How much money you got? A lot. How many cars you got? A lot. They are asking questions. What's your credit score? Like, oh, cause honey, da-da-da. And they are bold about it. I mean, who am I? I just live in Atlanta and I've gone on hundreds of dates and, all that kind of stuff. So who am I? Tell me I'm wrong. If they feel like you are not thuggo them, you're not thug maxed, they're going to try and run up a bag. It's just facts. So anyways, you already know what it is. It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship request to the email down below with a screenshot of your CashApp so know you paying your tithes, man. Y'all need to be in your motherfucking with the BS. You already know. Reclaim Your Throne.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.